ng pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Good morning, everyone. We now proceed with the privilege R. Any privilege? Wala po. We now proceed with the reading of the minutes of the preceding session and approval of the same. Honorable Attorney Gali Angeles is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I respectfully move to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the April 23, 2025 regular session and the approval of the same.
Seconded by Honorable Loho Umali Makala. Discussion, objection, hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Proposed ordinances and resolutions for second reading. Honorable Gozos is recognized.
Madam Chair, I would like to request that we dispense the reading of Committee Report on Housing 2025-018 from A to K, and the same be approved for second reading.
Seconded by Honorable Umali Loho Makala. Discussion, objection, hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Madam Chair, I would like to request that we dispense the reading of Committee Report on Housing 2025-019, and the same be approved for second reading.
Seconded by Honorable Umali Makala. Discussion, objection, hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the second reading.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Honorable Rocafort is recognized.
Madam Chair, I move that we dispense reading of Committee Report on Environment number 2025-001 regarding the letter of the City Mayor Eric Africa addressed to the honorable members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod through the City Vice Mayor Camille Angeline Lopez, requesting the August body for a passage of a resolution supporting and endorsing to the Secretary of the DNR to its Environment Management Bureau, Calabarzon Region, the creation of its governing board for adoption, Madam Chair.
Seconded by Honorable Umali Loho Makala. Discussion, objection, hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the second reading. Business for the day. Oral Committee Report po. Attorney Gali Angeles is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good morning to everyone. I'm here to make my oral committee report regarding as a chairman for the committee as a whole, pertaining to the complaint letter of Jason Villanueva of a resident of Barangay San Salvador, Lipa City, against SK officials of the same barangay regarding the unfair defaulting and subsequent ban from Barangay Basketball League. On March 20, 2025, the Sangguniang Panlungsod received a complaint from Mr. Jason Villanueva against the Sangguniang Kabataan officials of Barangay San Salvador regarding the above-mentioned subject matter. A preliminary hearing conference was held on April 2, 2025 and was attended by complainant Mr. Jason Villanueva and the Sangguniang Kabataan officials. During the preliminary hearing conference, the complaint moved to withdraw the complaint which the chairman granted. I respectfully recommend that, considering that the complainant Mr. Jason Villanueva moved to withdraw the complaint against the respondent Sangguniang Kabataan officials, this administrative complaint is considered withdrawn. Respectfully submitted, Madam Chair.
Any
I respectfully move that the same complaint be considered as withdrawn and terminated, Madam Chair.
All right.
Adoption na lang. I'm sorry.
Any second? Seconded by Honorable Gozos, Makala, Umali, Loho. Discussion? Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the second reading.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. We now proceed with the business for the day.
Business for the day. Number 1 to number 16, reclassification request of various owners for various properties located at different barangays in the city of Lipa.
Referred to the Committee on Land Use.
Number 17, request for the issuance of special use permit for the proposed cell site of Mr. Romel Castro located at Barangay Tibig.
Referred to the Committee on Land Use.
Pwede na na yung cell site sa
Public Utilities.
public utilities.
Joint Jointly referred as well to the Committee on Public Utilities. Lead committee would be the Committee on Land Use.
Number 18, supplemental budget number 1 for the budget year 2025 of Barangay Sais.
Referred to the Committee on Appropriations.
Number 19, supplemental budget number 1 for budget year 2025 of Barangay San Sebastian.
Referred to the Committee on Appropriations.
Number 20 to number 26, supplemental budget number 1 for budget year 2025 of Barangay Mabini, Latag, Malitlit, 311, Pagulingin West, Balintawak.
Referred to the Committee on Appropriations.
Number 27, supplemental budget number 1 of the Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Pinagkawitan.
Referred to the Committee on Appropriations.
Number 28, letter of the Punong Barangay of Pinagtong Ulan, Honorable Arnel V. Makasaet, forwarding a copy of Barangay Tax Ordinance number 21, series of 2025, entitled An Ordinance Integrating the Collection and Issuance of Barangay Clearance and Other Permit Fees Related to Doing Business and Permitting Process in the City Government of Lipa.
Referred to the Committee on Barangay Affairs.
Number 29, letter of the Punong Barangay of Pinagtong Ulan, Honorable Arnel Makasaet, forwarding a copy of Barangay Tax Ordinance number 30, series of 2025, entitled, This Ordinance shall be known as the General Revenue Code of Barangay Pinagtong Ulan.
Referred to the Committee on Barangay Affairs.
Number 30, letter of the Punong Barangay of Sabang, Honorable Niven D. Lasin, forwarding a copy of Barangay Ordinance number 1, series of 2025, entitled, This Ordinance shall be known as the General Revenue Code of Barangay Sabang, Lipa City.
Referred to the Committee on Barangay Affairs.
Number 31, letter of the Punong Barangay of Sabang, Honorable Niven D. Lasin, forwarding a copy of Barangay Ordinance number 2025-29, entitled, Ordinance Integrating the Collection and Issuance of Barangay Clearance and Other Permit Fees Related to Doing Business and Permitting Process in the City Government of Lipa.
Referred to the Committee on Barangay Affairs. Resolutions and ordinances for the third and final reading. Honorable Gozos is recognized.
Madam Chair, I would like to request that we Approve for third and final reading Committee Report on Housing 2025-018 from A to K.
Seconded by Honorable Umali, Loho, Makala. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Madam Chair, I would like to request that we approve for third and final reading Committee Report on Housing 2025-019.
Any second? Seconded by Honorable Loho, Makala, Umali. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Honorable Angeles is recognized.
Madam Chair, good morning. I respectfully move for the passage of a resolution to consider the complaint against SK officials of Barangay San Salvador as withdrawn and terminated.
Seconded by Honorable Rocafort, Umali, Makala, Lat, Toledo. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Thank you, Madam
Thank
Chair.
you. Honorable Rocafort is recognized.
Madam Chair, I move that we pass. Nasaan na yan? Pwede. Nakalikod. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Madam Chair, okay na po. Recognizing the importance of proper management and sustainable development of the Malaking Ilog River in its current and potential contributions to the social and economic development of its citizens and communities, this committee recommends the passage of a resolution recommending to the Secretary of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources through the Environmental Management Bureau, Region 4A, the designation of Malaking Ilog River System as Water Quality Management Area pursuant to Republic Act 9275, the Clean Water Act of 2004, and the creation of its governing board. The same be considered as approved for third and final reading, exempt of the three reading principle.
Any second? Seconded by Honorable Ronquillo, Gozos, Angeles, Makala, Umali, Loho, Toledo. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading. Other matters?
Other matters.
Please go ahead, Honorable Rocafort.
Madam Chair, referred to the Committee on Appropriation is the supplemental budget of the following barangay. Please consider the same as urgent. Supplemental budget of Barangay 11, Pag-Ulingin West, Malitlit, Mabini, Latag, San Sebastian, Barangay 6, Barangay 3, and Balintawak for urgency.
Any second? Duly seconded. Discussion? Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for urgency.
Madam Chair, please consider the same. I move that we pass a resolution approving the supplemental budget of the barangay I mentioned a while ago. The same be considered as approved for third and final reading in exempt of the three reading principle.
Jointly moved by Honorable Ronquillo, Angeles, Gozos, Loho, Lat. Seconded by Honorable Toledo, Morada, Umali, Makala. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Madam Chair, please consider the supplemental budget of the SK of Pinagkawitan as urgent.
Any second for urgency? Duly seconded. Discussion? Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for urgency.
Madam Chair, I move that we pass a resolution approving the supplemental budget of the Sangguniang Kabataan of Pinagkawitan amounting to 700,000 the same be considered as approved for third and final reading and exempt from the three reading principle.
Jointly moved by Honorable Gozos, Ronquillo, Loho, seconded by Honorable Toledo, Morada. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Madam Chair, other matters.
Please go ahead.
Madam Chair, again, pasensya na ho, hindi ako umabot sa privilege. Nung kayo nagsabi kayo ng privilege, wala. Hindi na ako umabot. Napirma ako eh. So, dadalawang buwan na. Good luck ho sa mga kandidato, lalo na ho sa mga bukal. Sana ho, kung ano man ang maging resulta ng eleksyon, kung sino man ang matalo sa bukal, ay tanggapin ho ninyo. Kaya nga ho, sabi ko sa bukal eh, walang kalaban ng bukal eh. Madam Chair, as I continue my legislative work regarding my privilege speech on the automatic scholarship noon pong mga with honors nating mga estudyante, ay amin pong napag-usapan din yung scholarship na ibinibigay po ng City Government of Lipa. Sa kasalukuyan, meron po tayong full scholarship na nag-o-offer ng 50% shoulder ng City Government, 50% shoulder ng school. So yung pong full scholarship, para po sa alam ng lahat, ito po ay partnership with the private school na kung saan nandun yung estudyante natin na full scholar. Yung educational financial assistance, Madam Chair, nagbibigay po tayo ng 10,000 per year, 5,000 per SEM. Sa senior high, 3,000 po ang ibinibigay natin. Madam Chair, ito po ay nagsimula matagal na panahon na. Siguro po, sa pagdaan at paglipas ng panahon, ay nakita po natin na tumaas ang gasolina, tumaas ang presyo ng bilihin, tumaas ang tuition fee taon-taon. Ang 10,000 sa loob ng isang taon ay napakaliit na halaga na. Siguro po marapat na pag-aralan na rin ang syudad ng Lipa habang sa aking natitirang 2 taon at 2 buwan. 2 taon pa. 2 buwan na natitira ko ho dito sa konseho na maiwan ko sa mga kabataang Lipenyo na kumukuhan at nakikinabang sa scholarship ng Lipa, ang i-increase yun pong binibigay nating amount sa educational financial assistance na 10,000 pesos to 15,000 pesos, Madam Chair. Or kung kakayanin po ng pondo ng Lipa, 20,000. Yung pong ating senior high school na 3,000, itaas na po natin sa 5,000 pesos. So, ang initial request ko ay from 10,000 to 15,000 and from 3,000 to 5,000. Increase doon po sa mga ibinibigay nating pera at tulong sa mga kabataan po nating nag-aaral sa lungsod ng Lipa. So, Madam Chair, I move that the matter be referred to the Committee on Appropriation and Committee on Education.
Matter brought up is jointly referred to
Sponsored
the
by
Committee on Appropriations and the Committee on Education. Lead committee would be the Committee on Appropriations.
Madam Chair, also, I would like to institutionalize yun pong mga sinimulan natin na allowances at honorarium ng ating mga barangay officials. Ito po ay before tayo nagsisimula na. Pero nung hinawakan po natin ng Committee on Appropriation noong 2016, nagsimula pong mabago yung honorarium dahil itinaas po natin sa level na dapat naman tanggapin ng ating mga barangay officials. So, Madam Chair, I would like to sponsor an ordinance granting allowance to the following. An ordinance granting allowance to barangay health workers providing funds thereof. An ordinance granting honorarium to secretary and treasurer and providing funds thereof. an ordinance granting allowance to barangay justice and providing funds thereof, an ordinance granting allowance to barangay tanod and providing funds thereof. So, I move that this matter be referred to the Committee on Appropriation, Madam Chair.
Matters brought up are referred to the Committee on Appropriations. Any other matters? Honorable Gozos is recognized.
Hello? Madam Chair, nasa akin po ang request ni Mr. Sherwin P. Libwit for the reclassification of their property with an area of 659 square meters located at Barangay Inuslaban from residential to commercial use. Please refer po sa Committee on Land Use.
Matter brought up is referred to the Committee on Land Use.
And the same be considered for urgency, Madam Chair.
Any second for urgency? Seconded by Honorable Loho and Umali. Discussion? Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for urgency.
Madam Chair, I would like to request an ordinance classifying the property of Mr. Sherwin P. Libwit from residential to commercial use with an area of 656 square meters located at Barangay Inuslaban, and the same be excused from the three reading principle and approved for third and final reading.
Any second? Seconded by Honorable Umali Loho. Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Madam Chair, motion for urgency po with regards to in the business for the day, item number 11, 13, and 14. Item 11, the classification request from agricultural to residential use of Mr. Antonio Faltado Jr. with an area of 762 square meters located at Barangay Tibig. Item number 13, the classification request from residential to commercial use of Ronnie Sayas with an area of 95 square meters located at Barangay Sico, and the classification request from agricultural to commercial use of Mrs. Carmela Rocamora with an area of 1,378 square meters located at Barangay Dagatan. Motion for urgency, Madam Chair.
Any second for urgency? Seconded by Honorable Rocafort Loho, Makala, Umali. Discussion? Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for urgency.
Madam Chair, I would like to request an ordinance classifying the property of Mr. Antonio Faltado Jr. with an area of 762 square meters from agricultural to residential use located at Barangay Tibig, and the same be excused from the three reading principle and approved for third and final reading.
Seconded by Honorable Loho, Marada, Umali, Makala, Lina, Angeles. Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Madam Chair, I would like to request an ordinance classifying the property of Mr. Ronnie Sayas from residential to commercial use with an area of 95 square meters located at Barangay Sico, and the same be excused from the three reading principle and approved for third and final reading.
Seconded by Honorable Lina, Umali, Makala. Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Madam Chair, I would like to request an ordinance classifying the property of Mrs. Carmela Rocamora with an area of 1,378 square meters from agricultural to commercial use located at Barangay Dagatan, and the same be excused from the three reading principle and approved for third and final reading.
Any second? Any second? Seconded by Honorable Lina, Umali, Makala, Loho. Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Any other matters? Wala na po. There is a motion for adjournment. Any second? Duly seconded. Session is now adjourned. Thank you po.